under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready now is Donovan Solano, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for San Francisco, the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
First pitch on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Two and one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 2-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I know that they're looking for a lot more from Mike Yastrzemski today. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Next to bat is Luis Basabe. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to dig in, Mike Yastrzemski. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
So 1-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate here is Tommy La Stella, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yastrzemski is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score.
Like and subscribe.
Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a left-hander throw from a unique arm angle. Alex Wood from that low 3/4 delivery. He's really a nightmare of the lefties. The key for Alex Wood throwing strikes with his secondary pitches, if he can do that, he's a guy that can get quite a few swings and misses. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Ron. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. Runners on first with 1 down. Segura runs. He swings and misses. Throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
High in the air out to center field. Dubon is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Flores. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready on 0-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1 home.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Harper on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Alex Wood. Hit hard up the middle. And that Gets through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now
hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Luis Basabe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Posey, the runner at third. Wood at second. Solano on at first with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. 1 run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Giants on top, 2-0. That brings up Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0.
Oh, that's upstairs.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Woods ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. There is La Stella, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8. The second baseman, Ronald Terence.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Terence. First offering.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And right into the shift. But this will get fouled. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now batting.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He swings and grounds it to short. Segura has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopper foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
High.
Line drive to left. McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Zach Eflin.
Wood gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
At Amber Spencer high from 29.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I'm using my Ultimate Gaming channel handle.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start hitting back. That's a pretty bad.
Hello Ultimate Gaming, the score is 3-0.
3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Segura, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the ground to the right.
Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune will return to Fox 29 in a week.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Next, it'll be Roman Quinn. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
That was just a practice of using how to chat with yourself.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
You got it.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Phillies nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push
And that's good news, and by the way, I really loved episode number 1 of Family Feud.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
So now to the plate, Alex Wood. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan.
Next, it'll be Donovan Solano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Posey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Luis Basabe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Vince Velasquez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Taken high and deep to right. Harper looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's really struggled 0 for 10. The windup and the 0-1. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next to the
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Wilmer Flores stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh no, this could be some bad news for Philadelphia.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutcheon is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a grand slam home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted the other way down to left field.
Back to 0.
That gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Harper leads off second with nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Wood sets. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. JT Realmuto is on deck. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, JT
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex.
Digging in next, Alex Bone grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to Felt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Just like Vegas in the sun. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher, Buster Posey.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch. Aye. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted
Alex
out of that pitch up in the zone.
Wood.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Alex Wood. A ball and no strikes. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on.
That's ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Giants down in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up for the
Good stuff, Heidi.
Phillies,
Thanks.
the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now here's the first offering. Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to count. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Wood has his target. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ronald.
Digging in will be Ronald Terence. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on the way, but either way, it out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. swing and a line drive. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Velasquez.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Velasquez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. McCutchen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Comes set and the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple, still 8-0.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Luis Basabe, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutcheon, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Row.
Yeah, after your first original knock, Dan, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy La Stella. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ball one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Basabe over at second. Yastrzemski on at first with nobody out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Basabe is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Ranger Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and one, here it is.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses again, ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Always we know just something.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 1-1. Here it comes. Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul and it hits off that foul pole and makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And he puts it on the ground to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and punch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
The count's 1-1. Ball 2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Torreyes is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. Giants out in front here, 13-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. And now the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Wood gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
That's outside.
And this is hit hard to the right side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, JT Realmuto. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the next to bat will be Alec Bohm. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury these strikes, so no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Anthony Banda trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 46, Anthony Banda.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Popped him up. Posey has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now the Giants pitcher, Anthony Banda. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch,
Solano.
1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Solano. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Basabe.
Now to bat, Luis Basabe. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
The count 2-1.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he fouls this one off. This is lifted out to left. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the infielder slash utility man Ronald Terence.
The second baseman, Ronald.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Banda, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 40, Adam Hazley.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Dubon will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
Now to the plate, Segura. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. 24. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. High in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. begin the 8th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2,
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now into the box, Brandon Belt. His career numbers against Hector Neris, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Wilmer Flores would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Giants lead it 13-0. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Rhys Hoskins. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. So a full count now. JT Realmuto will be next. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next up, JT Realmuto. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Popped him up. Posey waits on it, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Set to start the 9th in this one. Up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And definitely worth another look with our show track down. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
To the plate now, Buster Posey, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Dubon stands at first with one out. Up and in that time, and the count moves to 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The pitcher, number 46, Anthony.
So here now is the pitcher, Anthony Banda. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's down.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. One and two now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
And it'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
In now, Luis Basabe. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Too high. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mike Yastrzemski will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. San Francisco leads this one 15-0. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Now batting,
so a good
left
job
fielder,
there of exploiting that.
Andrew
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome
McCutchen.
when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ronald Terence.
Ronald Terence the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves we used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
15-0 the final in this one. The San Francisco Giants secured their 10th victory of the season. Alex Wood takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Zach Eflin allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Money in case, clean up base.
Time of the ball game.